Hello, bet you didn't expect me uploading again. So, hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're doing another theory video in such a short span. This is crazy Macroma moment because this year I've never done a theory video this recent to another pre-existing theory video. Anyways, guess what? There is a lot to uncover. I'm going to just talk about my thoughts on War of the Italians, and I'm going to be going through everything that's been going on with all the teasers and everything. I'm going to be explaining them all and everything of the sort there. I'm also going to be predicting my thoughts on all the episodes that are coming in this episode and what War of the Italians 2020 was going to be about. I just want to let you know as well, this video does not have any script, so yeah, expect some parts of the video to not make sense. Even editing me cannot fix that, so yeah. We got a new teaser today, and for some reason it was on Monday. I don't know why we got it on Monday when we were getting all the other teasers on Saturday. Doesn't matter, it's a teaser nonetheless. Now what the teaser shows is a very hyper-realistic background, and the hyper-realistic background features the War of the Italians 2024 Carnival ticket, torn. Which, this gives me the bet that it's Meggy's ticket that has been torn. She's out of Wotfi, so I don't know how to describe it. That's basically the invitation for Meggy being in Wotfi gone, but everyone else isn't, if that makes sense. Also, if you go into the War of the Italians 2024 website now, it is now shattered into a bunch of puzzle pieces, which is pretty self-explanatory. That is just the puzzles behind all of this stuff. I'm unsure if this website will change over time, but if it does, I'll probably just update you guys on community posts, not a whole entire video talking about it. But yes, so this has completely shattered from being a functional website, which I'll put up on the screen right now, a bunch of puzzle pieces, which isn't interactive whatsoever. It's now just a straight up image. So that basically says all the challenges have been submitted and no one else can submit any more challenges now. That is it, done. The War of the Italians 2024 entries are closed. Now let's talk about the recent episode, because the last theory video I did was before the episode came out. So let's theorize what's happening after this episode now. Puzzles went to Meggy's house, interrogated her, and then forcefully stuffed her, like compressed her back into Leggy. Like you could hear the cracks in the spine snapping and everything right back into Leggy. No choice. Even says it. So what happens in the next episode? Well, here's what I think. It's not going to be some direct instant lead up to the War of the Italians. Instead, I believe it's going to be an episode where they're going to try and hunt Meggy down because she gets ranked as a missing person. Because, well, let's face it, Meggy is pretty much in a lot of the SMG4 episodes majority of the time. So when they realize that she isn't at her house, she isn't at her favorite places that she usually is, they go on a hunt to find her. And Mario, for some reason, I would just believe Mario would decide to go to Disney World, bring all the SMG4 cast there, and upon them arriving at the Disney World area, it would be different, much more different, which gives them different eerie vibes about it. And then what happens is Leggy is possibly there but is scared, because obviously Puzzles is a maniac now, with these faces on the screen I'm putting right now. But yeah, so Leggy will be there scared, runs off, and I guess they're gonna follow Leggy, and Puzzles is gonna be there, and it's gonna be a whole entire trap, which is why the video is named Wotfi is a Trap. There's all these carnival tickets and stuff leading for War of the Italians 2024. Puzzles is owning an amusement park through all of this stuff, right? It's all adding up that he's going to be the one behind it, especially where he says at the end of the Puzzle Clubhouse video that these fools won't see it coming, meaning that they're gonna run into this completely blind, not knowing Puzzles is the one behind all of this. Another thing I want to add is that Puzzles has had a lot more of past scenes come up recently, and the one in the Puzzle Clubhouse shows that Mr. Puzzles had a father and probably still does. We don't know what happens to him. All we know is that we get the flashback scene, and basically Mr. Puzzles is sitting there like he wishes he wants this amusement park because the Disney amusement park was there when Puzzles was a child. So he wanted to have the amusement park, which his father turned around and said, "No son of mine will chase such a childish dream." And then he becomes stern and talks down to Mr. Puzzles, or whatever his name used to be before he got decapitated and renamed himself as Mr. Puzzles. But yeah, goes talking down to him and says, "It requires something that you'll never have, creative vision," which kind of ties in with the Puzzle Vision story now. So the song is called Creative Control, which I don't know if that says something compared to him talking about creative vision and Puzzles obviously being controlling and trying to make things creative forcefully, but yeah. Now this creative vision downplay in this past scene, I think is what had caused Puzzles to then start his villainous arc, because he doesn't have creativity. So he cuts off his face or head, we don't really know, probably just head, and replaces it with a whole entire TV to be creative, and it runs shows through his head. So yeah, and now that he is going to be having his own amusement park that is going to lure the SMG4 cast in there and trap them, he's going to have all the creative vision he could possibly have. And finally but not least, let's just talk about this star. So originally I was going to make a theory video specifically on this, but then we've obviously gone all the other teasers out, and I just want to combine everything together and make some bigger video about it, because I feel like that should be better. I would like to do quality over quantity, not what I did with Puzzle Vision or any of the things from back in the day, actually. So what is a star? Well, apparently according to Mickey, it's the thing that runs the entire place. It's the whole entire power thing. Now, I said this, I believe, on stream, that this looked like something similar to what Ren's little pod was for a machine. Where he was tied up to the machine, it creates some simulation-based architecture and whatever. Now, this star has like some similar stuff. It's also very like old, molded away, and like just ancient by the looks of it. So it probably has some really cool power, and considering it's a star, Puzzles has the 5-star ratings. Who knows, this thing is probably like granted as an actual power star, so you can do like magical things with it or something, which is why Disney World is the way it is, because of that one power shining star as an example. But yeah, what is Puzzles going to do with it, and how is he going to use it, how is it going to work, and how is it going to play a big part? Because they showed multiple scenes of this star, and even saw him walking over to this control room, or the energy room, right? So what's gonna happen? Like, is the SMG4 cast gonna get like zapped by this thing and die from the amount of energy watts going into them, or what? So yeah, that's one of the last things I wanted to talk about, and there isn't really anything newer to talk about apart from the fact that all the teaser posts are out. The Wotfi website, like I've said, turned into puzzle pieces that might get solved over time and change into something different for some reason. Maggie's ticket is torn, or we suppose it's Maggie's. Maggie's also turned into Leggy forcefully because Puzzles had kidnapped her. Puzzles has gone frankly insane and went on a killing spree, well, not killing spree, but killed the Walt Disney executive, Mickey, in the space of 7 minutes of a video, and now has access to a ancient mythic star which powers a whole entire amusement park for the carnival. But yeah, thanks for watching this theory video. Sorry that it's short, sorry that there's not that much information, but